might never flight, but I wanna have fun all night. I could've took this girl if I wanted, but I ain't into throwing dirty laundry in the public. I can always make something out of nothing, cause I know how it was when it wasn't. Falling ships and murder that she wrote. Combination, always drink and smoke. Apathy could help the way I roll, cause I'm selective on how much I show. Time will tell, don't show me what I know. Know you have to only go for broke. You look good but act just like a hoe. You look good but I really want nothing but a good time. I ain't here for the fuck shit, paying no mind. If you're trying to show me substance, bring it on mine. I really want nothing but a good time. I really can't stress this enough. I always gotta keep it at a buck. I rather have money than lust, but I'ma look twice if she got a big butt. I have a hard time with trust. Hard time love is a new fine drug. It's okay, I'ma fill my cup. It's okay, I'ma still turn up. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing, I love the night. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing. I really want nothing but a good time. I ain't here for the fuck shit, paying no mind. If you're trying to show me substance, bring it on mine. I really want nothing but a good time. Why don't you just pull up, girl, to berry wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing, I love the night. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. You love the dancing, you love the fight. Pull up, girl, to berry wine. I love the dancing, I love the night.
Welcome, you tuned into another episode of Butterfly Blackout. I am Keisha Cole, and I have arrived. I'm so late, but I arrived without an attitude. Notes to Keisha, if you're going to be late, arrive with a smile. That's all we ask for. In the background, you will hear Truth, and you will hear Sir. Did I get it? I can't do it right.
Yeah, I don't know what you were saying there. I was like, you good?
Yes, I was trying to put like a little accent on the like that, but it didn't come out right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a brand new day, and Joe Biden is president. So for everybody who thought that Trump had a wild card up his sleeve, guess what? He didn't. And Joe Biden is our president. And in the first 100 days, he's focusing on immigration. And he's focusing on the LGBTQ plus minus. As recently, my mom alerted me to division.
The hell is division?
So plus minus divide. What's the symbol for division?
You mean the line with the dots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, because
Oh, it has a name. I don't remember the name. All I know it's a division.
and that, etc. Okay. A lot of people are wondering, well, what's going to happen for us African Americans or black people or brown people or whatever you want to call us. I hate to tell you, but maybe he'll get to us on day 102 or maybe 1,460. Day 1,460. That's probably when either he'll retire or Kamala will end up running for president. But either way, black people will be on the agenda probably either day 102 or 1460.
Wow. Just a spoiler alert. He already walked back his statements about the student loans.
Say that again for the people in the back that did not hear that. You know what? And I wasn't going to say anything today. I wasn't going to say anything today.
I'm
but
equal
since
opportunity.
y'all want to be all celebratory, y'all want to rock your pearls. Here's my thing. I didn't watch the inauguration.
Okay.
Congratulations to them both, by the way. Whatever.
Yes.
You know, we go through this every 4 years. I'm not hating on anybody, so don't get that twisted. But the issue I have is stop celebrating people when they did nothing. I guess you're celebrating because they defeated Trump, but they didn't defeat Trump. The voters defeated Trump. Okay? Not you all. Not them. You, the voters, you all are the ones that defeated Trump because you went to the polls and you voted. Regardless if you want to say it was scam, it was fraud, I really don't care. We do this every 4 years, okay?
Right.
Now, you're celebrating two people that haven't proven anything to us. You're celebrating two people that on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already showing you that black people don't matter. Okay, because you know why? You did what they needed you to do. Now they want you to fall back, sit back, and wait until the next re-election where they'll make you a bunch of other empty promises. Now, he talked about student loans and how he was going to wipe out $125K or something like that. Guess what, Jeff?
Yeah, he walked that back real quick.
So I'm going to need for y'all to get and stay on his neck. You said X, Y, and Z. Remember a couple episodes when I said if they make promises and they can't follow through, we only give them a certain amount of time. And I don't mean we're going to give them years. No. You were supposed to do something. You sat here and signed all these executive orders, but yet you ignoring the black people, yet you just rolled back what you said about student loans. Oh! Well then, my son, you got to resign. It's that simple. If you're not fit to be president, the VP waiting to take over. And when you take over, Kamala, we're going to be looking at you funny, too. All right? It's about, this administration should be about getting things done, not making history. I don't care about your history, making deals and promises. I want to see things done. I want to see change happen, okay? But not that benefits y'all. That benefits the voters. You had people voting for you because of what you said about student loans. Now they got egg in their face. We tried to tell y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen. So there you go. Now y'all get mad and ask for his resignation. It's okay. Because there's a bunch of other stuff he's probably going to renege on as well.
Well, it's early. It's still early. Let's see what happens after 35 days. Let's see.
You want to wait until after 35
You
days?
only been there 3. You only been there 3. Well, I mean, that's when you got to see.
Are you counting the weekends, too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Today's what, the 23rd? Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
got
We count the weekends, too.
Yeah.
All right, so Jeff said day 38.
I said, let's see, a day 35, but
day 35?
30, yeah.
All right, so we're going to wait day 35 before we really go in on him.
Yeah.
But
that should be the last day of
to
February.
his press secretary, girl, you ain't going to beat it that long.
Oh, the little skinny girl. Why not?
She sucks. And I'm disappointed because this was an opportunity. Now, this is the whole campaign. They want to make history and do all this stuff. The Biden administration is about changing unity. This was your opportunity to pick a black woman to be press secretary. Yeah. What happened? Simone Sanders. You hot and cold sometimes with me. But I would have thought you would have been the perfect person to be in that particular role. Girl, why are you not in that role?
No.
Why not?
Why
not?
That's not a good use of her
Why
talent.
not?
That's not a good use of her talent.
Why not?
She's more of an organizer, not this is what we doing in the office today. No.
I think she would have been perfect for it. What are you talking about? That's not a good...
She can do more. To me, she can do more. That's the only way I see it. I see that would be...
Well, then shoot. Simone, then he said you could do more. So since Trump showed that anybody can run for president, girl, you up next. Bye. Anyways,
Wait, hold on. Did she even get a position in the cabinet?
She got a position doing something. I don't remember what it is, but I want to see her on... I was hoping to see her on a daily basis, not this dry chick with red hair.
You need her behind the scenes.
Honey, because Kaylee came... When Kaylee came with a lot of gusto. You over here unsure of yourself. That's how you come across on screen. You come across as you're unsure of yourself, and you about to give us a whole bunch of lies because they already coming at you, girl. So that's why I said Simone can handle it, because Simone can handle that. Or you could have just put another black woman in there. I would have liked to see, not even just a black woman, I would have preferred to see a woman of color, period, in that position. So I'm very, very disappointed, but we'll see what happens next because she ain't going to be there too long. Okay, so shout out to my makeup artist, Tiffany. Tiffany's Hair Salon in Belleville, New Jersey. Love you, girl. This is beautiful. let's see. What we're not going to do is argue about when Larry King died. Okay?
What?
Either he died today or he died January 1st. Either way, when we all got notice that he was going into the hospital, we knew he wasn't coming out alive. So we're not going to argue about that. All right, people? Now, let's talk about what everybody is talking about already. Versus. So we waited 90 minutes for Keisha Cole to get herself together. I thought the verses was going to be just Ashanti battling herself and her vocals. You know what I mean? But Ashanti came with a positive attitude. Okay, she was ready to go. Happy-go-lucky, enjoying herself and her drink. Keisha Cole finally makes it. But she got attitude. So, Keisha, are you difficult to work with? You wanted this battle. I remember seeing you in the comments in a couple of other battles, and you were like, let's go, Ashanti, let's go. Because you wanted that money, you wanted that bag. You wanted to do this. But then you show up late. First of all, it happened on a Thursday. Second of all, people got to go to work. Third, many of us that are watching are on the East Coast. Okay? So it was already late. All right? While it's 5 o'clock over there, it's 8 o'clock over here. All right? It's dark. We're ready to go. We don't put the kids to bed. We want to party. Now, neither one of y'all have enough hits to be a 90 minutes late, period. Okay? Let's get that out the way.
Yeah,
Second, y'all didn't have enough hits to even take a break. Okay? So I was a little hot about that. All right? Now, y'all want to say Ashanti won. I will say yes on one end. Ashanti won because she had a positive attitude and she was somewhat on time. All right. But in reality, the real winner was Keisha Cole. But these are not the same. They're not the same singers, okay? Ashanti can sing. Keisha, when she acts like she's sure of her vocals, can sing. I don't want to say sang because she's not no Jennifer Hudson, but she has a lot of power behind her vocals. The problem with Keisha is that sometimes when she's singing, she comes across like she's unsure of herself, and she needs to be more confident. Now, versus, this is my issue with y'all. If the show starts at 8 o'clock, I'm going to need for it to start at 8 o'clock. That's just how I am. Like, I don't believe in this whole waiting. And if you're going to make us wait, at least have some decent DJs. The two y'all had, I don't know who they were, but they were bogus, okay?
Wasn't it one DJ? I
hell.
thought they only had one DJ, and he was mixing it all. But either
I
way,
don't
he was
know.
trash.
He was trash.
Versus
trash.
since they started it.
Yeah,
And
he was
you
trash.
see, but guess what? But he be steady giving y'all ideas, okay?
Homie
And y'all biting
scratched
off of that.
over her singing. Like, he had the music, the song was playing, and he was scratching. Like, and I was like, my dude, let the song play. It was horrible.
It was bad. So when we're gonna pair people and celebrate and have a good night, let's actually match up people that make sense. Okay. Ashanti, you were singing songs nobody knew.
I got an answer for that though.
Okay, but
A lot of their music wasn't cleared because Keisha Cole didn't sing her other hit. Oh my God, I forgot that the only good one. Not the only good one. The other good. I
you
forgot.
better get your life together with that one.
Easy. We all know Ashanti got more hits than her. Come on, because she wrote a lot of music. That's all it is.
Listen.
That's all it is.
Okay, so
because she out there
music.
singing the Joyce
So
J Lo.
okay, so Keisha brings out OT Genesis, and that was fun to watch.
He just popped out. That was cute.
That was cute to watch.
Yeah.
But Ashanti, you and Ja Rule are close, so I don't understand why you couldn't bring him.
Because I was like 7 of her songs. I wasn't going to listen to a Ja Rule concert. No, I came for them. Am I lying?
You asshole. But I just like, I'm just saying it was logic. You should have brought him out, but you didn't bring him out.
We didn't need him.
Why, girl? Why?
We didn't need him.
All right, so we were talking behind the scenes, and they said I shouldn't waste this look because I look pretty today, right?
Yes, you do.
Thank you to the men in the room. Now, I have no place to go. I just wanted to support my friend and get glammed up. That's all. So, Jeff, you were telling me that I should go out, but I have one guy that I could, go out with on a date or so.
Okay.
But his idea of a date is IHOP. I think IHOP is cheap, okay? So, you're giving me advice on how we can go to the place that I want to go with him paying for it. So, explain.
Okay, so what I'm saying is you have to ask, tell, whatever. It sounds weird, but you have to give him the directions to place you want to go. Hey, Mr. X, I want to go to. You insert the whatever nice enough restaurant.
I want to go to Ruth Chris.
Oh damn!
You said. Why do y'all? Wait, hold on.
Show over. We had a good night.
Why, Truth? Why? You ain't say nothing, and all of a sudden you had something to say. Why?
You bumped your head.
Yeah.
You know what? He said pick a place.
I thought she was gonna say Grand Lux. I thought she was gonna throw that out.
Here's the
I
things
was like,
that you want to bring to the relationship. You have to understand.
No relationship. It's
well,
just a
right,
date.
right, but then you have to understand the difference. You can't expect a man to treat you like wifey material when you're not wifey. So, IHOP is what he judges your relationship by, then that is what it is. You're talking about marriage relationship there. That's not a bottle of water is what he would have spent at IHOP. So like your standards of what you want and what your relationship is two different things. Now, a relationship doesn't mean boyfriend girlfriend. There are different forms of relationships.
Oh yeah.
This is just a dude to wipe this dick on your ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
A dude to what he said?
you're
Can you repeat that?
Whoa.
we're being real. So
No,
at the
but
end of
repeat
the
what
day,
you said. He's a dude to what?
he's a dude that just wants to none to go about his business. So right, that's not. I want to
That was
wake up
cleaned
with you
by
in the
way.
morning.
We're gonna leave that there. That was cleaned up.
My
Much
apology.
more acceptable.
It's just more lies like that's not a dude who's saying he wants to wake up with you in the morning. That's a dude who understands at the end of the day, men have to understand you have to pay for a woman's private. It's just plain what it is. It's just a matter of how much money you're willing to shell out. Now, that's not saying you're not worth it, but I'm just telling you that's what that guy views you as. Now, for you saying that you have certain standards, then you need to find that particular type of man. But that's some big ass money. You're not talking about Cheesecake
He
Factory.
said pick a place. I just picked a place.
No, pick a different. Pick a reason.
Bonefish Grill.
You know,
Bonefish.
okay.
Can we
now,
go to
we
Bonefish
can-
Grill?
We can do Bonefish.
Okay.
We can do Bonefish.
Let's erase Ruth Chris. I put that out there. I'll take my damn self to Ruth
Ron
Chris.
said
Okay.
IHOP is good. They say there you go, Ryan. Nothing with IHOP. Susan said
Facts,
it was
Ron.
good. Ain't nothing wrong with IHOP.
Hey Sue.
She can get a fresh and fruity.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wrapped up to go.
What you mean?
I'm just
See,
saying.
here's the thing. What at the end of the day, and this is why relationships are what they are, and why there are so many people out here that are broken and all kinds of other things. What does the restaurant mean? Shouldn't it be the company?
Of course, but I don't
Right,
want to
so-
be at IHOP
Why not?
because it's cheap.
How is it cheap?
It's a cheap atmosphere. I just feel like it's an
So,
everyday thing that
let me-
you can do with people.
Let me save you because I think it's the words that are killing you when you describe cheap.
It
It's
is
no,
cheap.
it's no
I want you to
ambiance.
spend a little
You-
something on me, like dang.
Yeah, but you
And
want the ambiance.
That's the problem, right
Because
there.
Bone-
Okay,
Bonefish-
yes, I want the ambiance.
You
because
want a guy to
Bonefish
spend
isn't
money on you.
right. Yeah, but
For
I
what?
didn't say okay. I said forget Ruth Chris. Okay, I just said it because he said pick a place.
No, I understand
Yeah.
that, but why does a guy have to spend money on you?
Because I'm worth it. What the hell?
It's something he already had before.
Excuse me.
yeah, I can't.
You know you can't have a relationship conversation with me. Take his
He
calls.
said he already done had it last week, so
Nobody had anything. What I'm saying is that if I pick this one person to take me out, listen, I've had experiences where I've been taken to a steakhouse. I've been taken to, well, he didn't take me anywhere. I had to tell him to take me someplace. Why
You
do
told
I have
the
to
other
tell
guy.
you? Yes, why do I have to tell the cheap guy to take me someplace? Don't you want to take me out?
Well,
Period.
that's the whole thing.
So-
He already let you know
but
that's
the
not
thing.
what he wanted to do.
So his evaluation of what he's seen of you so far, whatever y'all done together so far, it's I'm not thinking to take you to Bonefish Grill.
I'm not
Something
trying
you
to
don't
that's-
even know
I'm
what
not even
Bonefish
thinking
Grill is.
Well, that's
Damn.
your fault for dating somebody or
I was just about to say, who you
conversing
dating?
with
I'm not
somebody.
dating anybody. What I'm saying,
You are dating.
I'm not.
You are. See, here's again.
What's the definition of date?
They're
So,
different.
all right, so hold on real quick. If he doesn't know Bonefish and
He
he's
said no.
genuinely ignorant of the place,
Yeah.
then that's a great way you can get him to take you there.
Okay, so I gotta say, hey, don't you want to go to Bonefish Grill and pay?
Hey, don't you? Well, does he eat seafood? I don't know. Or does he eat any of
Well,
that
not
stuff?
more than just fish.
Don't even set her up for
Yeah,
that.
not
Jeff.
much, yeah.
Jeff, don't even set her up for that. The fact that you gotta get a guy to offer to take
Thank
you somewhere
you.
is no. What I'm saying is the fact that you conversated with him is the proper fact that matter. The fact that you had to go there to get him to get you to go to a restaurant that you had to bring up is the problem.
Don't you have anybody else? That, what about the other dudes? What about the other dudes?
We're
There's
gonna start a
gotta be-
dating show because I need to find me a date.
There's got to be more than that's a reasonable dude. I'm not gonna say an expensive payer, but a reasonable dude that'll just be like this. Because I've taken just friends to Bonefish Grill. I don't care. You know what I mean? It
Don't
doesn't
you want to be
matter.
friends? Are we friends?
Oh, look at you. Don't mind your girl. You friends, right?
Well, we friends. No, I don't want you. Don't mind
But-
your girl. She could come too. Be in the background.
But yeah, be in the background.
I'm
We need
joking,
two
sweetheart. I'm
seats. We need
joking.
two extra. Yeah. Back and forth.
I mean, but see that's the thing there, and it's the mentality. And it's not saying that you're a bad person. It's not saying that you don't deserve it. It's the mentality. If you have to ask someone to do something, that means they don't want to do it.
Okay, fine.
And
Understood.
if this is not the guy who's on that level, then you shouldn't be conversating with him in the first place.
Yeah, that's a big
Hold
difference.
yourself to the same standards you want someone else to. So if at this point in time, if you just want someone to take you out, there's 1,000 dudes out there that would do it. But if you're
Where they
looking
at?
for an actual relationship, it's
Hold on, wait,
different.
go back, rewind. Go back to the ones that will take me out. Let me try the ones that will just take me out.
You got crazy friends on Facebook. I'm sure Instagram, all
Man,
these.
I don't want to do it with the same people.
See,
I'm
but
looking for
see
somebody new.
that's your problem there.
So where do you
You can't do it with an attitude like, okay, that's just like saying I apologize, but you just destroyed the apology as soon as you use the word but.
Where do you meet men?
I don't.
Where do you try to meet men?
I don't. Well, I used to go I used to online date, but then I stopped that because it just got weird.
Okay.
Like the one time I met this guy, he was like 300 pounds, and I guess he was insecure because he was he was obese, but he was just weird.
Yo,
But like
you
on
didn't
the
even say
phone,
overweight. You just directly went to obese. Look at your piercing
he
ass.
was.
Damn, nigga, you
But-
obese.
But the thing, I mean, I'm overweight too, but there's a difference between being overweight and obese, and he was obese. I mean, I'm using the correct term.
So let me ask you
But
this.
that didn't matter because over the phone, we literally had great conversation. Like, I really like this guy,
Right.
you know?
So you
but
look
then
past
when
that.
we met in person, he was just weird. And,
And
I
you
didn't
knew
understand
he was
it.
big before you met.
Yeah. That didn't matter. I'm not that type of person. Like, I go by vibes. And
I
if
can't
we
tell 'cause
connect,
you shut him down as soon
and
as
we
you
were
saw him.
connecting really well. I was excited to see him.
And
I
then
even
you
had
saw
my
him?
girlfriend help me get dressed because, you know, I ain't got style.
So and then you saw him and it
I
all
was
went
excited,
downhill.
but he hid. Like,
What do you mean he hid? he 300 pounds. What the fuck is he hiding?
so he said he was taking a bus, right?
Okay.
To the train station. We were
Gotcha.
take the train into the city.
Gotcha.
Right? All right. So I got to the train station, which is where the bus was supposed to drop him off. So I'm waiting. He texted me saying he was here. But I didn't see him because I know that he's a big guy. And I'm like, well, where is he? Next thing you know, he's peeking from the back of this, like, pillar or something. And I'm like, why is he hiding? So already it's kind of off because I didn't understand why he was hiding. Yes, I don't like stuff like that.
So how was the date? He came out from hiding.
Well, we got past the awkwardness. We were laughing and giggling and talking.
Got
but
back
then
to the groove.
he just stopped talking.
During the date.
Yes, it just like went south. And we ended up going separate ways.
Did you hit a dry spot in the conversation?
I don't know. Like, it was just weird. It's like he shut down all of a sudden.
And
I'm
you
like,
guys never
okay.
had that over the phone or over the internet?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird.
It sounds weird.
That was one. Then I dated another guy who had a fetish with big girls, and his profile picture was everything. I mean, the guy was handsome. We connected over the phone. It was great.
Okay.
Conversation via text was great.
Okay.
Now comes the first meeting and the first date. So he approaches my car, but he has like this limp or bop he's doing.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, maybe one leg is shorter than the other because it was like really, really bad. But whatever, he could have had
You
issues.
are picky as shit.
So-
Yo, I'm sitting
No,
there.
wait.
You
No.
she described
I'm
these
not
niggas
picky.
before they even got on the train. That nigga got off the train and made a left. I don't fuck with niggas who make lefts. I don't know what the fuck.
So we went to the sushi spot where I knew the owner.
Yeah.
Okay, so I figured, let me play it safe. I know the owner, so if something goes south, I'm good, right?
Okay.
I bet. So, we get to the sushi place. He ain't never had sushi before.
Okay.
I was like, so why didn't you tell me someplace else? I was the one who picked it.
Maybe he wanted to try it.
He was like, well, yeah, he thought about it, but he said he wanted to try it. I was like, all right, cool.
Good.
So we're talking or whatever. And then I'm looking at him, and I'm like, he got a lot of facial hair, right? But it wasn't like it was kept. You know, like when I go out on a date, I get myself together. I have a
Gotcha.
whole team of friends that make sure that I look all right because I have no style. So I made sure I looked okay, right?
Okay.
Because, you know, for me, my family and friends, it's embarrassing the way I put myself together, but that's besides the point. So I'm thinking, you're going on a date. You knew about this date. Wouldn't you have shaped up a little bit? Because when I say, like, he had facial hair, but it was, like, all over the place.
Okay. So
So-
the hair was like popping out.
And I was like, he was talking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. Now I know why he had the facial hair all over the place.
Why?
Because on his profile picture, he had clear skin, very smooth. This is before, you know, the whole filter situation, right? But now I could tell that he had this ingrown hair or whatever this bump thing was. And so I'm pretty sure the hair was supposed to cover that. Maybe he was embarrassed by that, but he had like a growth out of his cheek. So I was like, okay, I can get past it. But what I couldn't get past were the thick glasses. He had these super ultra thick glasses.
No, you see this the glasses.
He
is
wasn't
what
wearing
filthy.
glasses in the picture.
It don't matter.
In the picture, he wasn't wearing glasses and his eyes looked forward, straight ahead.
When
When we were sitting on that date and we were talking at the bar, he had thick, super glasses. This eyeball was looking at me. This eyeball was looking over here.
So are you telling me, with no glasses, both of his eyes are peering straight?
That's
with
what
with
he-
glasses, he's becoming cockeyed?
then
What the hell are you
then he
saying?
admitted that he's legally blind, which is why he doesn't drive. So I was like, oh.
Where'd you meet? What site are you
So
on?
I was like,
Nigga, what site
I
are you
was like,
on?
was I on handicap.com when I met this dude?
You on the free one. I was waiting for you to
Had to
finish.
be the free joint.
I was waiting for you to finish all that stuff up to let you know.
I was on the free one. I
You
was.
know, at the end of the day, if you're going to take online dating seriously, you have to pay. And the
Okay.
reason why is you have to weed out the cheap people that don't want to take you to McDonald's
That's true.
because they're not going to pay that $20, $30 fee because the fees are different for men and women. So
That's
you
true.
have to go to a site that has a fee. I'm not saying it has to be extraordinary, but you want a fee where you can weed out some of those individuals.
So I was going to do eHarmony, but I didn't feel like doing that whole questionnaire thing.
Okay.
And my friend did it, and it was taking a long time for her to get a match. So I was like, no, y'all just trying to make money.
They're trying to make money, but again, you see, here's the thing. You think because the lottery's $1 billion, you need money, you paid that ticket, you're supposed to win. It don't work. Life don't work like that. They have to
Okay.
eventually find you someone, but you have to converse because a lot of people lie on those things.
Well, he clearly did. Then he told me he had a big girl fetish, and he was supposed to be building a spa for big girls. It just was sound.
Homie blind. He wouldn't even know what the fuck. Yeah, that is nuts.
So then I tried, what's the popular one?
Which one?
Funny fish.
I did do Plenty of Fish.
That was the free joint.
That was free.
Yeah, I know you did the free one on it because they give you all the crappy motherfuckers for free. But you know
No,
what?
I met the Marine on Plenty of Fish.
That didn't work out either because you would have been like, I'm still
No,
with
but
this
I think he
motherfucker.
has a girlfriend. That's why that didn't go anywhere. But
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of the normal ones.
Okay.
So I mean, I was good with that.
But he out
No.
just cruising. He out
What was the
cruising.
other? There's another site,
There's a lot of other sites.
a
I don't
popular
remember
one.
all of them.
Match.
Oh.
I did Match. Match.com. I met this black man who got mad at me because he said I didn't like dark black men.
Oh, he was blurple? Then he was
So
like
he
a shirt.
and he was rich. He had 6 figures, or he makes 6 figures.
Okay.
So he said, or whatever. My only issue was I didn't want to talk about sex. We just started talking on the phone,
Fair enough.
and the first thing he wants to do is talk about sex. And I was like, but I could have sworn I said I didn't want to talk about sex. So me not wanting to talk about sex equated to me not liking dark black men who make six figures.
That don't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. So I figured he was a weirdo.
Well, he didn't make six figures to start that off.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't think he did either. I was like, why are you? It was like he wanted me to know so bad he made six figures.
Well, I say he's broke as shit.
And I'm like, but I need, what? So,
why wouldn't
yeah.
you talk about sex?
I didn't want to talk about sex.
Why not?
Why not? Because I didn't know the guy. We were just getting to know
So
each
why,
other.
right? But you not talking
Gotcha.
about sex, and he wanted to stop 5 months of conversation that would have went right back to where you were.
No,
in the
it
first
wasn't
place.
even 5 months of conversation. We literally
Well, what
was
I'm
like
saying
a day.
is, if you need to know if this person's for you or not. Everybody wants to slow play everything in the world,
I didn't want to slow
and
play.
then
I
gets
just,
mad when they don't go nowhere in 7 months.
It's like, okay, I say hi, you say hi. Do I give head? Like,
Oh, so that's all he was looking for then.
I think all he was looking for was sex
Was
and
the
got
fuck.
offended
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I didn't want to talk about it or do
Yeah.
anything. But it was just one conversation.
Yeah.
So that went south
Well,
very
again,
quickly.
you're on the free sites where people on there that's their
Match was free
that's
too?
their Tinder.
No, I paid for Match.
Okay.
That's
And then I
their
canceled
Tinder.
it.
But again, the man let you know right off the back.
Then I was on AmericanSingles.com and I met a guy, but he lied about his height because we went out. I got in a car. He had this beautiful black, whatever, I think it was like a Honda or something.
Okay.
And we drove to this restaurant. We parked on a slant. You know how sometimes you're parking on a hill and you like this? So when I got out, I was down here. He was up here. But when we met, I realized he was taller. And I'm thinking to myself, but you said you was... I didn't want to date somebody shorter than me. I'm only 5'3.5". Why would I date somebody shorter than
Oh, so
me?
he was shorter than you. I thought you
Yes,
said
he was
taller
shorter
you.
than me.
Like,
I was like,
so was it like 5 foot?
5, yes.
Just 5 foot.
Yes.
So what's wrong with that? So
I
hold
like
the
my
fuck-
men to be
So
tall.
okay. You've been picky
Or-
as shit all day.
Not being picky. I'm
So-
just saying I
so
like what I like.
What else was wrong with him?
That
'Cause
was
I know
it.
you
He
were like,
was
I'm
just
getting back in the
short.
car, I'm leaving.
No, we went and got something to eat, and that was it.
Yo, you are bugging.
I just don't. Well, I didn't like the fact that you lied about your height, because I feel like if you lied
What
about
did he
your
say?
height, then you're gonna lie about.
If he
something
said he was
else.
5'9", I give it to you. Okay. What did he say? 5'2"? He was like, nigga.
No, he never. No, it was 5'5", I believe. He said he was.
In a pair of Timbs, maybe. We don't know. That's it.
Okay, there was some Timbs.
I'm just saying, in a pair of Timbs, you'd be like,
Okay.
look, I'm everything you ever wanted. Look. Yo, you
I haven't had luck with
picky.
dating sites, so I stopped doing the whole dating thing. My best friend, she does the dating sites.
So what about real life? Have you tried to talk to somebody?
I'm just not a
in
talker.
real life.
Like I
You
don't
are
know.
a talker. You only like to talk to certain people. That's the thing.
Okay, fine. But no, I don't know how to approach a guy in real life. Like I can see you from a distance and then keep it moving.
So you expect a man to approach you.
I'd rather a man approach me.
So then, for most,
But even if a guy did approach me, I probably wouldn't even notice that he was trying to hit on me.
why?
Because I'm oblivious to stuff like that. Like I just don't connect.
So you never had a man approach you
Have I ever?
and hit on you in that way.
No.
So here goes back to the don't waste this look. If you go out, let's say you go out with your girl, you pick the girl. I don't care. You go out with the girl, I go bowling, whatever the hell. Don't waste the look. I want to be glammed up. Yada yada yada. Get the hell out the house. And the dude would see you and approach you, come to you that way because you yourself are already admitted. I can't dress. I don't look like this every day of the week.
But I got good skin. I was told. Hold up. I got good skin. I was told.
Okay, good.
Stays on point.
Good. But you see what I'm saying? So if you expect in real life for that to happen, and you're not really the talker, but you expect men to talk to you, you need to put your best foot forward. I don't mean to say you need to be. I don't know how many layers of makeup you got on now, or if you've done a lot. But
No, I
you
don't.
got to be a little bit put together to be approachable.
But it took a long time to do. So I mean,
So you asked for the
you'd
skin
rather
down
see
version.
me made up than see my natural. Like I would rather you see me in my natural and then see me.
Well, no,
glammed
because you got to
up.
catch them first, and because it's just like you.
Oh
Look,
my gosh.
if the best dude was the one who lied about his height by 5 inches, his height.
No, I didn't say he was the best dude.
out of all the dudes you just described right now, the best dude that you've said there was nothing else wrong with him except the fact that he lied about his height. So if you enjoyed the date, if you had that and got that there, you could have been like, yo, why you lie about your height? Because I thought you were like 5'7" or 5'6" or whatever it was, and literally you are smaller than me.
See you ass. Not
That's a common question.
Okay, that is a common
But
question.
you see what I'm saying? Because if he was one of the better ones,
So you're saying to me
That's all.
that I have to be glammed up to catch a guy and then show him my natural self? So that's like a
What woman
wearing a wig and then she reveals herself.
have you seen other women outside your house? That's all I'm gonna ask. Because they all are like that. I'm not saying they're at the 10th level
That's what
of
you guys
glam.
like?
No.
You like to see fake before you see real?
No, everybody does it. They go out there, they put their best foot. I'm going to just say best foot forward, but whatever it is. They hide the rest of their things. Then you find out, months later, usually, hopefully, that you don't
That
like to
you've
get
been
dressed up.
hoodwinked.
Exactly.
So then you're dating
And-
somebody who's bald.
But then hopefully, I mean, like for you, I'm more attracted to you, and I'm like, all right, I can do a bald Sally, or I can deal with women who don't get dressed up, or we can do whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? You got to get something to catch them first.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work.
But no, if okay, so what's the skim down level of this? Be like, hey girl, give me the level 1. I know you're at level 6. Just give me a level 1. Teach me how to do that, so I can just throw it on and leave.
Now, I know how to do a level 1.
Okay, then, but you don't do level 1 every day. So how you?
I don't do level
so
1
in
every
real life,
day.
how you going to catch them?
Because it takes a lot of time to do level 1.
It can't take that long. Level 1.
Okay, so for me, it takes a long time because I can't just, put on makeup and not, do what I do on the side.
What are you doing? What you doing on the side?
Like-
What does that mean?
Like when I play my radio, my music.
The radio. You don't need to be sitting the buttons of radio.
No, but
Play.
when a song comes on, I be forgetting sometimes I'm supposed to be focused on this, and
Come
I'm too
on.
busy singing and dancing. Like when I work out, the radio, I have my music, I have my whole
Yeah.
playlist, and then I'm supposed to be doing something, and instead I'm sitting over here grinding and winding, forgetting I'm supposed to keep
Oh,
doing what I'm
Lord.
doing. I get distracted easily, in other words.
Yeah, then
So
work
that's
on
why
that.
it takes a long time for me to put on level 1.
So then it's not the fact that level 1 is long to do. It's the fact that you make level 1 extra long.
Yeah, but that's probably true.
That's the difference.
That's probably true.
So you understand what I'm saying? So if you want these results, you got to go get it.
But I have to. So you're saying to me, to be
and
clear,
we're just talking about in real
I
life.
have to be fake in order to catch a guy and then show him the real.
Well, I'm gonna take everything you just told me. Most of these dudes were fake to you, and you were attracted to them. Were you not? Bum bum bum. Exactly. Yes, you were. Thank you. I rest my case.
Okay, so Truth, do you have anything you want to add to that? Since Mr. All-Knowing, and I gotta stop paying. I gotta start paying. I gotta pay to be the man. I gotta pay to be the
I
man.
didn't tell you.
Who
you
said to
had
pay?
Well, the words out of your mouth is you wanted to find someone to take you out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy had to pay for you to go out. Why?
I mean, I would pay if I asked
No. Why? Why do you have to pay for you?
because it's a date and he should pay.
Says
I'm
who?
old school.
Says who?
Says
So
me.
you're gonna pay for your own wedding?
What?
Are
No,
you
you
gonna pay
can't.
for your own
You gonna
wedding?
pay for your own wedding? You can't be old school, particularly. You're either old school or you're not old school. You gonna pay for your own wedding?
I'm only old school part of the way.
Yeah. So what I'm saying,
You
what I'm
got
saying
that.
is this.
Obviously, we got half.
They know. Here's the thing. Upfront and honesty. Why waste the conversation? If you said, listen, I would like a guy to take me out and he's not a part of that, keep it moving. And I'm not saying that part of you is a bad thing. Me personally, I think if you have to ask a person to take you out, they don't want to do it. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for a particular man, you have to, just like that guy, Kevin Simpson, or whatever his name is, I apologize for jacking your name up. That girl called on there talking about she wanted a guy with all this
Kevin
money.
Samuels,
Kevin
yes.
Samuels. She wanted a guy with all this money looking
seen
like
that
she
clip.
looked. The type of questions you're asking for comes with a particular type of guy. And you have to be a particular type of woman.
You told a black woman she was average, and that even though she made 6 figures, she couldn't get a baller because she had like 4 kids, 2 kids. She had like
Now, she had no kids, but she was an average chick. You can't be an average chick looking for a baller.
No, she had kids too. That was the kicker. I think she was
No,
like,
that was another. So it was this other
one.
girl.
Yeah.
She said she was a 5.
Yeah, he
When
kinda,
she
like,
put
tore it
makeup
down.
on,
She was like,
she was a 6.
like, ooh.
But at the end of the day,
Hang
it's what you're looking for. You have to be realistic, and that's just the truth and honest of it. If you're looking for a person that's going to flourish you with all kinds of gifts, you gotta look a particular type of way. I mean, it's the way it is. This is a shallow world.
Oh my
A
gosh.
pretty that what was that young lady who killed her kids because she was attractive? She got away with it.
Which one?
What?
The white lady?
The white lady killed her kids. Her own parents said throw the book at this bitch, but she was superly attractive. She got off. Now the other chick who did it was ugly as hell. They threw that chick under the jail.
Damn.
It's just the way
Oh my
society
gosh.
goes.
Yeah, man.
But at the end of the day, my thing is this: don't ask anybody to do something you can't do for yourself.
Yes, I can take
So
myself out.
like we told you tonight, take yourself out. You might meet someone, you never know. But get out the house, do something nice for yourself. You went and got dolled up. Makeup looks very nice. Do something for yourself. It does not have to include a man. That's your problem right there.
There you go.
If you want to go bowling, go bowling. You want to go to movies, go movies. You want to go to dinner, go to dinner. It does not have to have company with it.
See?
Once you start putting yourself in that category, you cheat yourself from all the joy from your own self because you want to have someone accompany you that you're not going to enjoy anyway because you didn't try it.
That's true. That's true. I've been on that side of the boat. That shit ain't fun.
I would drop the mic, but these shits is expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Crick. Yeah, man.
Oh, here you can drop the mic. Hold on. You do it this way.
You gonna catch it?
Yeah, see what Ron said. Ron says you can meet people anywhere, but the thing is that some people, they judge the environment that they meet you in, and sometimes. So, yeah, it's true.
No IHOP for butterfly.
I like IHOP. It's just to me.
Here's the thing. Like, you're saying IHOP is cheap. I don't know what you think McDonald's and Subway and Popeyes is if you're saying IHOP is cheap.
I wouldn't. If I can't use you as an example. If I
Yes.
asked you out on a date, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked you out. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna give you an experience.
Right.
Okay. Now, if we were just friends and I said, "Yo, you hungry? You want something to eat?" and I swing over to McDonald's, that's that type of situation.
Well, it's a
Right.
different
But if I'm
person.
interested in you, I'm gonna show you a good time. I'm not taking you to no McDonald's. I'm not taking you to IHOP.
Because that's the case. Because you want to impress that person.
Yes. Like what the heck?
I get it. You want to impress that person, but you gotta have some type of minimum level, I guess, of respect or intentions that you want to give them that impression. You ain't want to give the 5 foot dude, the 4 foot, whatever he was.
No,
dude, that-
he took me to a nice spot though.
But now look, look at the other dude. The other dude taller
like-
and did worse.
No one is perfect.
I'm just comparing to the thing that you already said on the table.
And I already know you've
Yeah.
created a perfect being that no one will ever be able to.
I don't
You
have a
have.
perfect being.
You
I'm just
have.
asking for
because
little
every
things.
guy you saw the photo,
You can't
you were
get
cool with it, and the moment you saw him in person, you started picking
Because
at
he
him.
lied.
How he lied?
You on your profile he never said he was legally blind. He had to force
you
his eyes
ask?
to go straight to take that photo.
Did you ask?
Why would I ask? So now I gotta ask you if you're legally blind?
So
I'm asking how many dicks you suck. That's the kind of
Shut the
competition.
fuck up.
There's no me. I'm asking questions from the rip. I'm not leaving nothing to chance. And this guy who treated you with respect and you're worried about his height, you're your problem.
if that was the only thing, if homie with the height, out of all the dudes you're telling me here,
Took
you've
you to
noticed
the fancy
you've
restaurants.
noticed multiple nitpickings. I'm gonna call them nitpickings. Multiple nitpickings or lying attempts by all the other dudes you have listed here today. And this dude comes up, yo, my bad. I left off 5 inches on my height profile.
Yes, because he lied.
But
you
I
already
did-
started off with a lie.
But so did they.
You
Why didn't
lied
you cancel
too.
them?
You lied too.
What did I lie about?
You let Blindy McGee get a whole goddamn little date with you until he pulled out his thick ass Coke bottles. Come on. After he did the creep walk or whatever the hell he was doing, come on.
What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just speed off and
Yep. Be like, hey, thank you, but no thank you.
Hang out with me more. I don't give a fuck.
we can tell.
I don't know
I
because
really don't.
when you get something that's decent, either you can try to make it work.
You're not gonna find. Here's the thing.
Nobody's perfect.
You're not gonna find perfection. There's gonna
Not
be
at all.
something
We
about
should
someone
have a dating
that
butterfly.
rubs you
episode.
the wrong
Bring up
way.
some like
You
random
should do that.
bachelors.
We should go through Match, and we should fucking pull these dudes up and have Zoom conversations with them.
Yes, dating butterfly.
We should do that.
Chronicles.
Let's do it.
Thank you for tuning in. This is a lighthearted episode because some of us don't want to face the reality that we have Biden as president, who clearly doesn't have an agenda for black people just yet. But maybe he will on day 102, or maybe he will on day 1460. I'm not sure. But next week, we're going to get heavy into it because there's a lot to discuss. Over 57,000 people lost their jobs so far. I hate to say this. I'm all for sports. I'm all for genders. Okay? If we're going to say that a transition boy is now a girl and can play on a girls' team, then just do away with, girl sports and boy sports.
Have a unisex.
Have a unisex. That means that there's no more WNBA. Let the women play with the men. Okay? If that's what we're going to do, then let's just let it be.
You're going to have to change the guys' shorts, but some of them.
Just let it be. All right? Mix them up. But we'll get into that next week because I have a whole rant about that. And I'm not saying, again, because some people, they get a little hot and heavy. I'm up for you being who you want to be. But I draw the line when you say that transition boys can play on a girls' team. That is totally unfair to the actual girls. Now, unless you plan on giving them a shot or something that turns them into a girl, we have problems with that. But we'll get into that next week and some other things. Until next time.